Okay, let me see what's going on with my Discord. Okay, come on. Fucking hate this stupid ass computer. Come on. It's not the computer's fault actually. Like I'm looking at a scapegoat that's easier to blame. It just sucks doing right clicks on this thing. Okay. Okay, paste. So I got a little bit of competition this stream. I have to. Well, I gotta play a little. I gotta compete with Summer Game Fest and shit like that. How that'd be. That's gonna be happening concurrently. I was looking at one of my online homies who got locked up. The one who used to respond to a lot of my YouTube videos. It just occurred to me that he got a charge for 36 consecutive years, which, knowing the crime he committed, it's fitting. Anyway, it is tragic what he did, especially to his daughters, 6-year-old daughters. It was sickening. But aside from that, let me look this up. I gotta check my fucking audio. If this turns out to be one of those streams where I'm just constantly having to struggle with, shit disconnecting and reconnecting, that aside, let me look this up. I gotta check my fucking audio. If this turns out to be one of those streams, alright, cool. My voice is good enough, it's just that I'm speaking too quietly. That's not an audio problem, that's a speech problem, and then when I audiate better, it resolves itself. So 6 residential area. Alright, cool. I know a lot of people are gonna be hyped for FF7 remake related news. As a point of positivity, I have been playing a bit of what's that game? Nick All-Stars Brawl. Now that Jackson informed me that items are in the game and all this other stuff, voice packs, people are playing it now. I think it's mostly because of voice packs. Lack of voice acting is kind of a deal breaker for a lot of people. Not that the voices are particularly accurate all the time. I think they got whoever they could. In that effect. But what I want to show you guys is how I've been leveling up, because as you can see off screen, I leveled up to 34 from 26 I was at before. It's like a point of positivity, because Lord knows I was a bit too weak. Travel to another home point. Yes, I wanted to travel Port Bastock. Feels like the text is just blocking my view of everything. But yeah, I've been doing a little bit of my homework with regards to this game, and just checking to see how strong I've gotten now that I have Darina Shantoro. You know, it's a blessing and a half that I have her. I resumed in the spot where I used to like grind up from 15, like 11 to 20. And 20 to 25. And I can kill more enemies now, so I'm going to show you that process and how I used it to get these W's. There's a couple of other things I want to achieve too while streaming this game. Keep in mind that because I can get called up to my pops at any moment now, I'm being a lot more careful. I also, in addition to having braces now, also have rubber bands on my mouth, so it's been a while, but we're at the next stage, and it's more brutal than the one before, because now I gotta maintain a pack of rubber bands in my mouth, keeping them on. The pressure and pain is more intense than it ever was before. Those are all things to keep in mind. It's really strange. There's certain foods I can't really eat because I would just like end up swallowing the rubber band that I pop open when I use like a fork for like some big foods. So I need small pieces for foods. That does limit my diet quite a bit, but I gotta be serious about everything I do. I can't have people like sabotage me, like, yo, you gotta eat this thing. No, fuck you. I had to put this on. I got braces for my health, not for anything else. Should be a little more center aligned. So much it's like not being captured. Okay, hold on, let me get my truss set up. So, I'm gonna show you how I do it now. I don't use Lion anymore, because Lion, I like her design, but she sucks. I use the lane rule. Shantoro. And Garaha Raha is like my dedicated hero. Okay, I'm tapping. I hate when that happens. Yes, I already have it activated. Alright, there you go. So So I used to get a lot of EXP from them, now I only get like 200. But remember, back in the day, it was kind of a labor to really like take them out of the equation. Now I'm There's one enemy here who I haven't been able to defeat yet, which are like the ogres, but since I'm going to be climbing up levels on my way there, I might have a chance against them. Provided I get, you know, better equipment maybe. I might be dealing with defenses a little on the low end. I might need like sub job setup. Which I'm going to plan on doing that before I finish the main campaign, getting my sub job set up. Because I want the passive benefits. One of those subs. Come on. We'll beat this worm up. So you see, like, this is effortless compared to like the past. And I don't even have to take the split path that's like right there. Like, I don't gotta go there anymore. Okay, let me look at my, how close am I leveling? So I just need to defeat 5 more of those type of dudes, and I'll be wrapped up with it. Let me strafe until it starts doing moves. Oh, that time I got a higher roll on the EXP. I might do the like Zylar story and Prometheus story, depending on how satisfying the ending of the base game is, because it seems like the ending of the first, you know, base game and the first DLC expansion. I'm not gonna call it DLC. The first game expansion. They're both sequel bait. The prevailing narrative with this game seems to be that it exists as just a vessel for a game like 14. Which I'm not so sure how comfortable with that narrative I am. But anyway, it's good that I have like Nick All-Stars Brawl like more actively now, because back in the day I had to like host lobbies to play, and I was constantly having to struggle against guys that were really good. Now I'm playing against a bunch of noobs, and I can feel all that training paying off right now. I got most of the trophies except for the do 50 quick battles thing, which I might be like halfway through. And I can tell like it's benefiting other people when I kick their ass, because they turn into better players, and I in turn become a better player myself. So I'm gonna need to be, if I want to like really get far. These guys here are worth EXP. Okay. I move so I can like see the action better. Because all I see is Balena roll. Okay, I only got 300 EXP. Like those spiders, it used to be that I couldn't like deal with them, but now I can deal with them just fine. I missed him like twice. See, like, the combination of Balena roll and D Shantoto is just like too busted up. That's why I want to get another Shantoto. 2 Shantotos, a Balena roll, and yeah, that's all I can really have. Domina Shantoto. There's not that much game left. Challenge once I'm sufficient on the base game wise, like I'm gonna be able to like move around the maps in peace, not get aggroed by these like crazy like level 200 dudes. It can finally be a definitively chill stream. But yeah, this is a great grinding spot. The grind takes forever now. And before I was getting levels like crazy when these guys were giving me like 700, but well, at least I don't have to like post up as much as I did in the past. I'd be like 4 levels ahead after doing this shit. My previous rotation. See, now I'm up to the Gigas. Science gone too far? Okay, I gained decent EXP from doing that. So I could just keep fighting them until I've had my fill. Just a few levels ago, like early 30s, maybe even like 33, 34. I just couldn't stand a chance against them. Like I was close, but it was like there was no margin of error where I could have won. I only took like 200 from that. That's like within a heal cycle. And I'm getting my TP up. Gonna be down to like one healer and one healer. I missed with that. I gotta get my TP up, man. That would have been handy and dandy if I made that connect. Okay, so both my healers is out of juice. Oh, I tried it. My accuracy, well, that time I kind of needed a little more MP, and I was pulling in way too many dudes. So it's a thing of not playing as strategically as I should have. But yes, you see, that's the means by which I gained all these levels. So if you want to try what I just did, that's how you want to do it. Theoretically, I could just keep going there again and again until those guys are easy to clap, and then I can farm them. No, that'd probably work. I mean, I know if I make another trip there, I'm definitely gonna reach level 36 in a jiffy. So I'm like scaled to the level where you can like start taking them on. I'd say level 38 is when they'll probably get easy based on like the data I looked up. Okay, so I want to see if I can get some better swag, because current stuff I have on isn't to my liking now that I'm this sufficiently leveled up. Breastplate. So I don't have enough money for that. Okay, what about something for my head? Okay, I don't see monk there. I need more swag. Holy clogs or holly clogs. Let me see what I got on me. So I got this shit. Brass cap. Okay, come on. Okay, what's there left to do for me? Let's see. Maybe I can get a better weapon. Nope, I'm gonna really have to go to the auctions at this rate. Just swagged out. So I gotta get to Selbina. Wait, was her name Fuda? Fudanari? Like, she got a dick and a vagina? Marin. Where do I want to go? Okay, current region. Current goal is to get sub jobs so I can benefit in some way from that. Nicario avocado. Okay, okay, so I see all these like Moogle things. Is the greater Moogle around here? So another character in Final Fantasy named Cloud. There's like 3 of them motherfuckers. Seafood. What's got him so sore for? Okay, guys, Synergy Crucible. I don't know what that does, and I don't care. I'm just gonna have it just in case I'm gonna need one to proceed with the story. So you look like a baddie. Okay, well, let me look up how to get to Sobina from Basok. South Goosenberg. Okay. I see it now. Well, I can do that as I'm going. I'll say what my 8th grade, well, 9th grade teacher told me. Let's walk and talk. Okay, that's the way. So this is the place where I can get the trust stuff. Okay, let's see. It'll be a journey, but we'll get there. What's good is that I have a quest on the way, so I can just accomplish 2 things at once. Yeah, this does remind me of the choral music. Just how it tries to be like deserty and slightly ominous. A little more on the like quiet and subdued, basically. Look at the Final Fantasy XI Reddit page, and it was created in October 6, 2008. Because I'm on the phone when I'm using Reddit, I never like notice these things. So yeah, Reddit is old. I just hug the left side. Oh yeah, apparently One Piece is gonna enter its final arc, the final saga, with the chapter after next. Let me not say that, because next chapter isn't out yet, so it's not the chapter after next, it's the chapter after next. By my mind, because I'm looking at the spoilers and shit, it's the chapter after next. That's what happens when you look at the spoilers. Yeah, it's a great time to be a weeb. It is. For sure. It wasn't a great time to be a weeb last year. But as you can tell, that didn't stop me from being a weeb. But the second half of this year, it's looking like this is really the time to weeb it up. At least for the shonen. It seems like we're gonna get payoff after payoff after payoff. Whether it be in DBS, Dragon Ball Super, Boruto, all of this shit. One Piece, Hunter x Hunter, Berserk. I like how everything's kind of just clipping in. A lot of this game is just running around. But, you know, the big takeaway from this stream is that I taught you guys how I grind it up to these levels. So that's how I'm going to continue to grind up. Until like I'm level 40 something, and then I'll do something else. But I won't need higher levels for a while. If I'm getting my ass beat, it's because I'm neglecting other things, not my levels. Orange Highlands. Imagine if I didn't have my Swift shoes on. This would take a minute and a half. But it's all strange, Final Fantasy XI, when you think about it. This is a PC game, but it's not, you know, really a PC game. It's a PS2 game. Basically can only be played through like a DirectX application emulating it, and you're paying for like the main server. To get this service and shit like that. That's weird if you think about it. That thing trying to... Yeah, I was running down on those Podovs for a while now. they don't really stand a chance against me. So whatever that motherfucker trying to do, it's not gonna work. But yeah, the way I edit is gonna change because I have to do these streams and then I have to edit it after the fact because I don't know when I'm gonna be called up. I also solved a 4x4 Rubik's Cube yesterday. That shit was crazy. That shit's gonna make the 3x3 easy, especially once I learn the 4 integral points of the CFOP method. So O2Ls, back in the day, people used to say that the algorithms for that were too complicated, but then people chunked it into 4 pieces and now it's intuitive. That's the thing about the Rubik's Cube. At first you can't really get far on intuition alone, and then once you solve it, it all becomes crystallized as intuitive stuff, man. It's wild with it. But the prize for winning that, solving that Rubik's Cube is that now I have a cube I can turn into a 2x2, which is kind of one of the reasons I wanted a 4x4. So I can solve it like that, but I can also solve it like a 2x2. 5x5 sounds like it'd be fun to solve because your center has a center, which it didn't in the other cube. But I'm not gonna put myself through that torture just yet. It's like once I start cubing, I'm on those cube tube channels, watching people solve puzzles and shit. That's always been a source of fun for me. But I'm not really at that point where I'm like speed cubing or anything of that nature, but I'm not necessarily a beginner anymore. Like in the intermediaries. I could probably like do some level of speed cubing once I like learn O2Ls and all those other strats, but I'll leave that for 3x3s since that shit is a little more fun. It's funny how similar puzzle gaming is to video gaming in the sense that once you reach a certain state, what matters most is like speed running it. Like people are trying to get it down to like lower and lower times and shit. There's like a Summoning Salt equivalent video for the 3x3 Rubik's Cube. That would be the hottest video. Somebody is out there trying to do that shit. If they're not, I'm asking you, I'm imploring you, do this shit. I also thought about this like the last time I streamed this game, or even the last time I played it, I don't know which one. This game could definitely use like an H.C. Bailey type let's play. Like I can picture it now, just this dude H.C. Bailey. Hello, this is H.C. Bailey. Back again with another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy XI, or however he talks. coming back to you again with another, you know, that way he speaks. Love that shit, man. This guy just came through with the Final Fantasy 11 thing. That would be so right for his channel, especially because he does World of Warcraft Classic and all that other stuff. This Final Fantasy 14, those are both games that are like up his alley. And it helped because this game only has one good like info compendium, and that's like BG Wiki. Like all those other websites I went to for Final Fantasy 11 didn't have shit on them. That's why I was making those complaints, because like the grand meta does indeed suck. But, and this is a big but, BG Wiki is the exception. BG Wiki is amazing for like knowledge resources. It's the only good place, and it's great. Otherwise, this game would be more esoteric than any Saga game out there. That's a whole ass and a half. Trust me, if HC Bailey done came through and did a run of this game, that shit would change the whole meta for the considerable future. People would start speedrunning this shit like crazy, getting like sub 5 and shit. Cause he just hyper makes things hyper efficient. He'll like have 3 different characters for 3 different nations and shit, just to show you like the complete experience. I know HC Bailey, he would do some shit like that, man. Okay, let me see what I'm doing wrong. Okay. It's not a rift, a crag. Oh shit. Sorry, I didn't see you, Morganfo. Sorry about that. Let me actually check my thing right now. Okay. See, that was like the most helpful viewer I've ever had in a long time. Didn't like pay mind to, so that was a bad move on my part, but my thing is kind of like messy right now. Let me check what's going on. Let's see. Summer Game Fest. Okay, I'm gonna watch this a little bit. We'll have it in the background if Fest 2022. Okay, so do I watch the GameSpot one or the IGN? Eeny, meeny, I'm watching GameSpot.
Boy meets girl. Girl likes boy. Boy thinks it's love. Cue romantic montage, blah blah. Boy doesn't want to fly home, tears, yada yada. Skipping over the juicy bits to get to the really juicy bit, which is this. Boy didn't pay change fees when he changed his flight to stay.
Okay, this ad, let me skip it because I want to deal with that shit. Okay. Okay, 14 seconds.
Street Fighter 6.
It's just gonna be playing in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear it necessarily. But yeah, I'm just gonna do like a pseudo reaction, like something that's a little more to my style where it's like I'm hearing it but I'm not really like paying it any decent mind. My right eyelid is looking at Final Fantasy 15, my left eye is looking at Summer Game Fest. Somehow I want it to be the other way around. But
and here we go! Hello everybody, I'm Jeff Keighley,
I think
and
this
this
is to care a little bit
Summer
more about the
Game
game
Fest,
than
a live
this
showcase of
event.
what's next in the wide world of video games.
Let me
We
tell
are
you
live
this,
here
I
in
think
Los
Jeff
Angeles,
Keighley's
whether
handsome
you're
as fuck.
home,
Not like in a
watching
gay way, but
inside
just
an
like,
IMAX
he looked
theater,
good.
Welcome to our showcase event.
He looked good,
Over the next few hours, we'll give you updates on the games you love, be joined by special developer guests, and yes, have a few surprises along the way too. Now, what I love about this show is it's a true cross-industry showcase. Whether you play on Xbox,
Look good in
PC,
that suit,
PlayStation,
man. You
Switch,
look good
or
in that
mobile,
blazer
we'll have
jacket.
games for you. It doesn't matter your platform of choice. We're all here to come together as one community
platform
that simply
inclusivity.
loves the art of amazing video games. The biggest franchises in the industry are here, like Call of Duty. You'll get introduced to exciting new worlds, new teams, and we'll make room
It looked like he got
for
some like
small,
90s type
independent
J's and shit like
developers
that.
who we think deserve the spotlight too. If we do this right, hopefully you'll discover a few new games to put on your wish lists. And even if you don't get every announcement that you desire, let's face it, you're not going to get everything today, but we've got a lot of great stuff. So let's get started. Over 30 years ago, Capcom Street Fighter hit arcades, and ever since, this legendary Japanese fighting game series has continued to evolve. Street Fighter 6 is coming in 2023, and right now, we're excited to officially confirm a character coming to the game and show you the exclusive first gameplay footage. Enjoy.
Okay, so what are we getting for Street Fighter? Hopefully it's like a baddie with like some nice feet.
You will know.
Oh, Guile.
Let me have some fun. Let's get this mission started.
Okay, we got Dilf Guile. Well, he was always a Dilf. I guess he's like... No, I guess he Dilfing it. Maybe you can just like retroactively consider other Guile like cool Uncle Guile.
Fight. Got you in my sights.
Okay, I like the gameplay of Street Fighter 6 so far.
Neutralized.
Yeah, it's Dilf Fighters, no fighters.
Fire. Double. Seven. I'm just on another level.
Alright, that's gangsta.
It's all about the code. All right, next it's time for a brand new game announcement here at Summer Game Fest.
Oh, game announcement?
Check. this out.
Let me put this in full screen for myself. Okay. 20th Century Games. Tantalus, but it's not Final Fantasy IX Remake.
Sergeant Leo Alvarez of the CM Leth Recon Squad. Our mission was to enter the Tantalus base, locate the ComSec relay, and bring it back online. We found the relay, but there was a problem.
Get that door closed now, Private. Close that gate. Nothing gets in here.
Splinter Cell, I think.
Ray didn't make it.
Releases in one piece.
Well, I'm convinced that
Willis, take the lead.
Nollywood walks so that Hollywood could fucking run, man. Some of these reboots and shit.
Oh, this ain't good. What we found was a new kind of evil.
Oh, that's
It
another
found
user.
First.
She giving me the creepy creeps.
This wasn't human.
That's what they talk about. How they talk about all fiends. Could that person be human? Nah, because crack gives you superpowers. You know, you already know that. It gives like some people superpowers, and it just like fucks other people up. It depends on how you build. If you're built differently, you have like no shonen potential.
Son of a...
That shit just wipes you out.
I don't know what I saw in there. But I know when I close my eyes, I still see it. Now everyone's dead. And someone needs to know.
So I need like to find a crag.
That was Aliens Dark Descent, and it's coming
Okay, it's
in
based on Aliens,
2023 to
actually, not
console
Splinter
and
Cell.
PC. Next, 2 years ago at the Game Awards, we revealed
Ah,
the
same
Callisto
thing.
Protocol from the creative forces behind the Dead Space franchise. Today, I am thrilled to get to show you the first raw gameplay alongside its creator, Glenn Schofield. But first, here's the quote-unquote Schofield cut of the brand new trailer with a little more gore.
Okay, let me mute that. I don't give a fuck about these like white people games. Let's see. Weeb, man. We need them weeb games. I'm telling you, man, like, if you only, like, play one or the other, then that's, like, the big divide of video games. Like, are you a weeb or are you not a weeb? If you only play weeb games, then half the shit is not gonna, like, work for you. And if you hate weeb games, half the shit's not gonna work for you. Let's just go back to my bullshit. Falcon Dunes. I might just need to have my cell phone out when I have a more peaceful like time, just so that I can have the comments be there and then delegate my other activities to just playing the game. Because that's how I normally do it. How I normally do it is I got my phone by my side. Well, in the top right corner there'd be like a notification if I'm streaming and it's like a PlayStation game. I don't have that opportunity presently. Okay, so actually, lettering notation, I'm curious how that works. So, man. They got numbers there. I guess the top would be. What would the top be? Widescan. This is a nice location, by the way. Okay, this like old Lincoln from fucking Prison Break looking ass dude. What is that sound effect? That shit scared the fuck out of me. Usually I don't be messing with like a reaction type stuff because that's like copyright. But it depends because a lot of times they want you to look. So out of curiosity, let me check this cave out. See what it's called inside. Let me not step too deep because I can't see where the fuck I am. What even is the point of all that shit? That's the thing though, like because I don't have my sub jobs, I feel like I'm under level to an extent because it's not just the level I have, it's the half a level of another job that I don't have. So even though I'm technically over level as shit, I just don't feel it. Okay, let's see. On my way, I should find like a crag. I guess if I go to the direction of like flowing water, I can get that later on. Cause I hear the sound of like a water thing. Though this kind of reminds me of the grasslands in Suikoden 3. Okay, let's see. Oh, I didn't want to do that. My younger bro playing the hell out of that Mortal Kombat. Just whoop him off with his ass as Kitana. Just running phase left and right. This is like a walk through nature, man. Thing is, the game is so like quiet that when you see like another user, it's kind of creepy. Especially if they're just acting weird as fuck. I'm not messing with them goblin witches. No sir. Not me. But at least I know on my return trip, if I follow the direction of water, I'll get to where I want to go. No sir. Not me. Oh man, I like that Rick Ross thing. Okay.
Oh my god. That just happened. Alright, moving on. This October,
Okay,
Call
Dead
of Duty
Space.
Modern Warfare 2 arrived. Infinity Ward is once again returning to its roots for a modern-day action game, and today we're about to show you the world premiere of its gameplay with a level playthrough. To tell us more, let's head to the port of Long Beach to check in with Johanna Ferris, the head of Call of Duty.
Joe Mama Ferris? Okay, so I got a question. For these like new Modern Warfare games, are they still like up in Iraq and shit like that, or are they like? And we're about to be like in a World War III situation in this country presently, so have they adjusted for that shit? I once made a joke that all yearly release video games are essentially propaganda, unless they have Naruto or Goku on them. Or Goku. It's true, like 2K is propaganda. COD is propaganda, Madden, FIFA, propaganda. Oh man, this looks good, man. Been wanting to see someone showing their toes in a place like this. I played Final Fantasy 14. I got my foot fetish on with my character design. I had her toes out. My character, Estelle Farron, looks like what's her face? Noah from Legend of Legaia. Got my foot fetish thing on with her. Got her toes out for spring. Usually when you stream, you're multitasking. I'm like doing 5 tasks at once, so it's gonna be a bit trickier. At least until the Summer Game Fest thing is over and done with, but I'm not gonna risk copyright for like these corny ass like trailers. That's what the fuck these trailers are. They're corny. Because what if one of them has like a random ass song? Those are the fucking worst trailers where they just put up this like super copyrighted song in the background. You're like, yo, fuck this shit. At least people now are a little more aware of copyright laws. Like, you know, the middling intelligence sphere has improved a lot more. Still got a ways to go. I still got a ways to go in that regard. The days of people like doing shit that would get them copyright fucked and then go, what the fuck, man? That was fair use. Those days are over, man. That kind of went down when Suzy Liu, through gain of function ridiculousness, kind of got that whole thing set up. These trees are freaky looking. This trailer's still happening? Oof. That's the thing about Call of Duty is that nobody even plays like single player anymore. Unless they're trying to get a platinum, I guess. So like, who's getting like hit with the prop? Motherfucker scared the fuck out of me. He talking like a PKer. I guess someone's like, yo, I should have my trust out with me. But if you're gonna talk to me all creepy like that, then I'm gonna walk out with that thing out.